Cancers, wake up, Cancers. Hi, how you doing? Medicine here. Wow, wake up, Cancers. It's so funny to me because the new moon that's showing up here between June 3rd and July 2nd, 2019, is actually in your 12th house, and that's the house of sleep. Like, that's so hilariously funny to me that the first thing that comes out is like wake up, Cancers, and I wasn't even thinking about that. Totally spirit driven. Anyway, so wake up. Hello, how are you? Medicine here, Shugalan. And we are here to do a reading for you as to what is happening during the lunar cycle between June 3rd and July 2nd, 2019. And I have to tell you that the moon being in your third house, this is a very secretive lunar cycle for you happening right now. This is very secretive. And it's also very fulfilling and all-encompassing. The moon is taking you back to a space of fullness and wholeness and completeness before there was ever any ego, before there was ever any identity. It's taking you back to the roots. It's of who you are. It's taking you back to what's within the collective conscious self. And so being able to feel the world around you in a very expansive way, being able to be especially intuitive at this time. I mean, the moon, she's your native mother, right? I mean, the moon rules Cancer, and you guys are Cancer. So the moon rules you, and she's in your 12th house. She's your native mother, and I have to say that she's making you especially sensitive to things that are happening within the world. But in some lens, she's also helping you to drop all. She's also helping you to drop all baggage and concerns and karmas related to this past year at this time. She's also helping you to do that too. There's a lot of things that have happened. There's a lot of struggles that have happened. There's a lot of ebbs and flows, ups and downs that have happened within this past lunar year for you, that during this lunar month, the moon is going to help you to let go of all of those, release all of that, let it all go, and to journey the path of your heart. I would really pay attention to my dreams at this time with this placement. I would really pay attention to what's going on in your dream world. I'd really take some time to pay attention to what's going on in your dream world, and perhaps get a notebook or like a tape recorder or a notepad, or just have a piece of paper right by you for this whole month. I would record. If you're recording it with your voice, or if you're recording it on a piece of paper, I would record what is going on in your dreams. Not only would I record what's happening in your dreams, but I would also record the feelings that you get. If it's feelings of fear, if those dreams show up as nightmarish to you and you start running away, and you feel fear, or you feel worry, or you feel doubt, or if you feel happiness, and if you feel bliss, and if you feel accomplishment or victory or joy, or sadness, whatever you feel within your dreams and whatever's going on within the dreams, I would take some time to really start to record this month, what is happening for you this lunar month, what is happening for you in your dreams, and especially tonight on June 3rd, during this new moon period. I would definitely take some time to record what's going on in your dreams, because that may be the overall theme. The foundation that might be unfolding during this lunar month for you. So definitely take some time to really tap into your dream space. You're especially, I said it before, I said it again, you're especially going to be very, very sensitive to the world around you. You're going to be able to feel, sense, and see the world around you. So be prepared to be on an unconscious collective, just very empathetic, and and just have this knowingness and this understanding of what's going on with people, because everything in the physical world is going to be related to you on a dream level. You're going to be able to see and see, sense, and feel things. So I apologize that the light in this placement is kind of like where it's sort of a shaded and a twilightish. But I will narrate through the best way that I can. You got the Nine of Wands happening here for you. The nine of Wands that is happening here for you, which means that at the center of your world right now, there's going to be some frustrations that you are going to have to rise above, that you are going to have to see through and get through. There's going to be some walls, there are going to be some things in your way that are keeping you from being able to see the path ahead of you. It may be that you're just very focused at this time on, you may be very focused at this time on the things that people say or things that people do to stop you from being able to do who knows what. But it's a test. It's all a journey. The journey is to move above and beyond it. Move above and beyond what may be causing you frustration at this time from moving forward. And with the Nine of Wands in upright position, chances are you're going to be successful at that so far. Understand that this is a great time to travel. This Nine of Wands in the upright position is talking about going places no one ever goes because of certain obstacles, certain fears, certain frustrations, certain blockages within your way. And so there's some deep personal truths that need to get unraveled here for you at this time with the Nine of Wands. So you're also, okay, I get the High Priestess. And they point me down here. They're pointing me down here, which lets me know that at the root of all of this, there is a dream that you have. At the root of all of this, there is some insight. There's a dream that you're having. There is perhaps someone in your life, maybe even a mother figure who might be inspiring your dreams, might be motivating you further to create something in your world right now. But once again, this really all has to do with being in the dream space. And the High Priestess belongs to the moon. And we just talked about how being in the dream space. So what you really want to do, Cancer, once again, the goddess, the moon goddess, your native moon mother, she might be speaking to you through dreams. And she may also be speaking to you through life, too. She may manifest through someone. Pay attention to what's going on around you. Pay attention, because they may be giving you keys to unlocking your dreams, to creating your dreams and making them become reality. Pay attention, and also pay attention to what's going on in your dream space. So, okay, they're pointing me over here. I got the stars. Okay, once again, the star card. Pay attention to what's going on in your dream space. The star card, pointing me to greater insights that are beyond the physical, greater insights that are beyond the physical, greater insights that are beyond anything that you see, sense, feel within the physical realm. There's a greater world out there. There is a whole other space, a whole other world out there, a whole other way of being, a universe full of light beings, intergalactic beings, ascended masters, angels, star folk, you name it, whatever is out there, whatever it is that you can imagine to be out there, whatever's calling to your imagination and inspiring you, and allow it to surrender to it at this time. Allow it to fill your cup. Allow it to refill your cup. Allow it to inspire you and to drive you forward, and to renew and to give you new hope and to give you new insight and blessings for the future. So with the star card, giving yourself to and reflecting upon it. Time for reflection at this time. But then I also have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, which says that once again, there are definitely going to be obstacles that are in your way that are keeping you. And these obstacles, I hate to say it in this way, but they are things, they have to do with things that we tell ourselves that are not serving us. That's what the Ten of Wands has to really do with. You are unnecessarily carrying a heavy load of burdens that are not serving you. They're not serving you. And they're keeping you from being able to see your way forward. They're keeping you, they're obscuring your vision, they're obstructing your view, and they're keeping you from being able to see your way forward to that land of enlightenment, of prosperity and fulfillment. They're keeping you away from that. Certain thought forms and beliefs are keeping you grounded and anchored to your detriment. Not keeping you grounded and anchored to your advantage, but to your detriment. It's keeping you away from being able to see what's ahead. You're holding on to heavy burdens you no longer need to hold on to within yourself. Certain heavy burdens, certain responsibilities that you have been carrying all this time. Certain guilt, certain shames that you have been carrying all this time. You've got to let them go so that you can be able to see the light, so that you can be able to see the prosperity, the expansion, the wealth that is in front of you. I dare say, Cancer, this might be a great time for you to go traveling around, to go travel out. But I also want to say that this is a very spiritual journey too. So all of this to me is pointing to a very inward and spiritual journey. I want to try to see if I can get these. There we go. Try to see if I can get this. I know it's not going to make too much of a difference because the light is obstructing the view too, but it does something. So, but moving forward, you're going on a spiritual journey right now. It's a spiritually transformational journey that's happening for you right now, and chances are you might be traveling quite a distance in order to get there. Whether that distance is within yourself, whether that distance is literally going on to a foreign land to meet foreign culture somewhere, or maybe it's a little bit of both. Maybe by traveling to exotic, faraway lands, you're also traveling to somewhere deep down inside of yourself within your unconscious that you are simply not aware of. And you are unlocking the treasure, the gold, your immortality by going to this place. So whether you are physically doing it or whether you are simply doing it within yourself, within your own spirit, whether it's more of an introspective journey, but honestly, within, so without. So even if you go traveling somewhere, you're traveling inward just as you're traveling outward, because as within, so without. Your spirit is leading you there either way. No matter what happens, your spirit is going to lead you in this direction. I was told to pull straight out from the card. So from the top with the Oracle, I come to inner truths. And we just talked about how no matter what happened, your spirit is pointing you to the treasures that lie within the depths of your soul. Inner truth talks about that. Inner truth talks about, see, look at that. It's an underground. Your inner child is roaming underground. You got pathways around here, and they're like crystals. They look like gems that are hidden within the cave of your body, of your soul, of your unconscious self. So inner truth talks about that which lies down beneath the surface within you, going to places that no one has ever gone before to find the treasure that lies deep within the trauma, the treasure that lies deep within yourself, something unknown, something unforeseen, something you've never experienced or witnessed before in your life. This is unlocking that for you. Okay, earlier in this reading, we were talking about the new moon and how the new moon is going to be in your 12th house. And the new moon in the 12th house, once again, that definitely points to unlocking insights about you, certain treasures and abilities and capabilities and powers that are resting within the very depths of your soul that you have yet to manifest in this reality. So it's preparing you to become something, Cancer, and that's the main thing. It's preparing you. It's preparing you for the light. It's preparing you to become. Okay, so if you spend this lunar cycle preparing yourself to become, your birthday is just around the corner, right? I mean, we're talking about, some of you, your birthday is beginning here in later June, and some of you, your birthday will be beginning in July. But no matter whether your birthday is going to be beginning, you're, at this time right now, where you're going to find your treasures, where you're going to find the gold, where you're going to find that sense of immortality, those latent powers that are resting within the very depths of your soul, is within the very depths of your soul, within your unconscious, resting at the core of your being. You don't even know that they exist. You have no clue that they're there. So listen to your dreams at this time. Allow yourself to really dive down deep into yourself, because this lunar cycle is going to begin and it's going to ultimately complete in Gemini. It will come into Cancer towards the very end there too. So it's transitioning you into a point of rebirth. So if you pay attention to that, if you hold on to that, if you hold that in your heart, and no matter what is going on in your physical reality at this time, if you keep secret, safe, and concealed this insight that is being given to you, that is going on within the very depths of your soul, within your heart, you are going to be able to manifest something in your reality that you possibly didn't even know existed. A new identity, a new you, a new something. Something new is coming for you. But the first thing you got to do is be able to go down into the depths of your soul to find it. Cancer, that is the reading for you. I hope that this information has helped you, will help you. I hope as you go along in the journey, be receptive, and be open, because there's many different ways in which this can manifest. So a lot of things could be pointing to, one thing could be a symbol for a great many things. One metaphor, one thing could be a symbol for a great many things. So I'll clue you in on that. And if you are open to the metaphorical medicine of the experience, then hopefully that will help you to find that treasure that's somewhere deep within yourself and open up those doorways for you. I look forward to seeing you. I look forward to walking this journey with you as we come into the lunar cycle of Cancer. I love you. A Galanor.